My name is Isabel, and I've been going to Water Life Church for about 1.5 years now. At the beginning of summer, I began working with Water Life Kids. I teach the 4- or 5-year-olds in first service, and in the afternoons I help out with Water Life H2O students. I am a single mother of 2 boys, Zadrian and Sebastian. You probably have seen me chasing them around. Also currently in a life group. It took me 9 months to take the next step to do that, but the more and more that I help out with the kids and learn, it's just, I found that it's something that I really love to do. My story begins about 2 years ago in October of 2015. I found myself in a very low and hard place. I was in a relationship for 3 years, and it was a toxic relationship, an unstable relationship, and the relationship needed to end. Once the father of my children saw this, he decided to stop helping us out. So I found myself as a stay-at-home mom with no income, and soon was on the verge of eviction. I didn't have anywhere to go, and I had no resources and really no help. After my relationship just kind of dissolved, I turned to the shelter home, and so I sought out the women's shelter, and they decided that they would take me in. And so I went back home and I packed up my things and put some things in storage. I just remember just being so sad and not knowing what was going to happen. I didn't know what to expect, and I just remember talking to God and just crying out to Him and just kind of asking for forgiveness because I had been so selfish before. So as I transitioned into the shelter home with a 2-year-old and an almost 1-year-old, I was really scared. On January 9th, I went to a friend's house and they wanted to get pizza. And so I decided I would go get the pizza for them, and while picking up the pizza, I ran into an old co-worker, and he asked me if I wanted a job. I told him that I wouldn't be able to unless it was during the day, and he told me to start on Monday. And that's when I really saw things coming together. God just showed Himself to me, and things just kind of fell into place. And at that point, I just really just thank God because He saw us through. I didn't think that day would come. We were able to get out. When I feel like I can't go on, of course, is God, and knowing that struggles are a part of life, and that with His help that we can overcome, that even though we are broken, He can use us to help others. And the more that I realize and learn of God's love and how much He loves us and how much He sacrificed, it helps me to be able to push through and sacrifice, and to make sure that I am teaching my kids that they can overcome obstacles with his help. And being able to reach the kids at Water Life and being able to just share my story and to be able to let others know that even though we are struggling, we can still make a big difference, not just in our lives or our children's lives, but someone's always watching. And